Hey everyone, welcome back to more Rogue Legacy 2. So, I finished my stream yesterday and went over to the feedback section to try to give my feedback on the patch. And while I went over there, I learned that there was a new patch. There's a new additional themes. So, we need to go take care of that. Go figure out what these new additional themes are. Right. So worth noting, I have a full, with the +9s, I have full Leviathan Unity, full Kin Unity, as well as the Obsidian Trinket. So, very good stats. Very good focus. Just really quick. I only have Gunslinger to upgrade. Cool. Just want to make sure. 300 souls. I don't believe there's anything new here. Nope. Do not believe so. But there is something new here. Alright. From the top of a hidden tower, a silhouette covered in blades sits upon its crentellations. He stares towards the sun tower in the distance, admires himself. He attempts to find his courage. On the top of a hidden tower. How's it going, Joel? So, new patch. We just got a random new patch for the beta test. And it has this new scar. So I'm trying to just, like, mentally think about it. And try to figure out where the scar would be. So, it's on a hidden tower. He stares towards the sun tower in the distance. A silhouette covered in blades. I have a few ideas of where there could be hidden towers. Alright. So here's the theme. While we do Sharon, I honestly think once you get to a certain level with these, it's probably just better, which I'm probably already there. Once you do, it's probably just better to be putting it into Satiable Greed and Limitless Potential. So, I'm going to keep increasing Limitless Greed, I think, with this 300 souls. Alright. So I have a few ideas for where the hidden tower could be. My main guess is we're actually in Citadel Argartha, where Lamech's room is. Because there's only so many hidden things that are towers. And because I didn't lock down the castle, I have to go back and face all those areas again. That's good to know. Come on. So my up arrow also is... So yeah, the main problem is that my up arrow is also the reload trigger because it's my interact key. Ooh. Okay, well, we have bots for chat. Not much I could do from it here. I wonder if it's... Like, I gotta figure out how to do moderation stuff over on YouTube. Because that's starting to become an issue that hasn't been an issue before until now. How's it going, Lamba Droid? Glad to have you here. Ooh. Alright. But yeah, usually I just have my, like, Twitch chat open. I don't really worry too much about YouTube because it's usually not an issue. But bots are going to keep showing up. Alright. And my main problem with this class is that I set my interact key to straight up, which means I sometimes will try to shoot upwards and instead interact with an object. Whoop. Ooh, free fairy chest. Myself some more additional blood. Honestly, if there's a money rebalancing, it might be a good thing to get this blood now, because it might end up being a lot more expensive next time I come here. Come to buy them. Just grab the chests and go. Grab the chests and go. I was like, okay, let's max out my armor. And then I get hit, so I lose the armor anyways. Nope. Cookie. Awesome, we're back to full. Not punished. Dude, that literally just flew in the air. Alright. Well, how's it going, guys? How's it going, Destiny Bad? Glad to have the gain all here. Whew. But yeah, so we're just trying to figure out where that new scar is, because apparently there's a new scar, and my best guess is just in the castle. So I think it's inside the Lamech secret throne room place. Whew. All right. Alright, just getting that simple. All the mana, all the other resources, always good. Well, let's head down and to the right, I guess. Oh, he could just walk off that cliff. Here. I thought you could grab a bow and arrow for a second, but but it's just the weird white line thingy. Oh, the aimer. You just finished full season journey in Diablo 3. Huh. I've only played Diablo once at a friend's house, which it was obviously not my game. It was theirs. How was that? I honestly just remember that Diablo 3 had very poor reception, even though I know that they did a lot of changes to fix it, but I just remember specifically the poor reception of Diablo 3 with its market. I just realized. Because I'm like checking here, but I don't have the ability to stand on lanterns for long. Forum launch, ROS saved it, as far as I know. Yep. I do know that it's much better. Like, my friends that have played it have talked well of it. Just... Alright, I was correct. Tell him it's a mistake. Just tell him. Irad, let me fight. I can defeat the Void Beast and reopen the gates. We can free Nama and help the surviving villagers. This is my chance to do something right for once. Okay. Non 4. So, last night, after I finished my stream, I went to the Discord, and they just put out a new beta patch. So, this is a new, this is me looking, because they added in that new beta patch an additional scar. Why can't I tell him he's wrong? Ooh. So he... Oh my gosh, so it's... Oh, that hurts. I add 2 more games to my to buy on Switch list, being Don't Starve Together and Shovel Knight Puzzle Quest. Hate to tell you this, but I don't think I'm going to have the time. I do appreciate it, though. I do appreciate it, though. I was watching Dummy Toadia, and he had this scar that you just got. It makes sense. Ah. Yeah, I don't... Actually... I tried to watch other streamers that play the game, but... It's like... Some of them have, like... How do I explain it? They're of varying quality. Let's use that as the phrase. So whenever I have no idea who they are, other than they stream this game, it has ended badly quite a few times. So... Alright. Drowned Helm 6. It's so weird, there's some of these equipment that are still like back at 5 and 6, while the set that I have equipped is all 9 at this point. I could look for book, heirloom. Go. Alright. Having clumsy is pretty great, because that means I could just walk through those. Let's try to reload. With your high intelligence, Gunslinger does a lot of damage. Yep. It's just that I have, my control scheme is really... Like, as I said, my interact button is straight up, which means a lot of times I'll go to shoot, and it will just start reloading if the enemy's above me. So, yep. Suave is a very awesome passive. And, like, it's the reason that they nerfed the class's range. And, like, I'm all for it. I just happen to not have a good control scheme for it. My issue is entirely control scheme based. Which, as you can guess, is very much my decision, my mistake. Alright. Is Gunslinger int and strength class like Dragon Lancer? I mean, I think it's just basically a raw int class. It is down the intelligence tree. Come on. There you are. There. That enemy went downstairs, so I don't have to worry about it. Till now. Alright. Yeah, they both use both stats, but in different ways. I guess. That's a good way of seeing it. We'll grab the Dreamcatcher since we have a 100 cost relic. Don't like that room. Yeah, not going to be approaching that room. Elk is nice. But yeah, I'm literally just going here so I can use this teleport. Because now I need to get study Kerguelen Plateau. Let's see, which do I feel more confident in? I think I'm going to go with study as the more confident one. You know, I could actually go into Paishin and try to beat the boss. The, axe and shield. I think... We'll try it. We'll try it. No reason not to. I mean, there's reasons not to, but none that I'm going to use right now. Okay, my bullets did not stop it. That's a reason not to. That is good to know. That is a concern. Which only applies intent on charge attack. And Suave is 50% as damage. Yep. Oh, I still have the Onyx key to pick up? Well, here's the door. Come on. There we go. And yep, might as well while we're here. First we pop it open. Full health. Alright, so as long as I come from... Yep, so the shield is an issue because apparently bullets don't work. Oh. Somehow I'm surviving nonetheless. Come on. There we are. One down. And this one. Ah. You're making it extra hard on me, I see. Now we actually have a empathy for the Scar challenge, so that's gonna be cool. Might as well find and face 2-ball, get that out of the way. Which, by the way, there's another thing with this. Hopefully I get to show it to you guys. I will definitely show it before the stream ends, I guarantee you that much. But for anyone who knows, don't spoil it. It's a fantastic little... Probably the most important addition in my mind. Ooh. Nope. There they are. Alright. Alright. I have no reason to be in that room anyways. Ooh. Look out for the new star. Yeah, looks like a deer, but not pixel style. Yeah, it's... I have a guess of how it's involved then, given that we just, in the same patch, we got the new... I can't believe I actually threaded the needle and didn't get hit. Great. We're just leaving. Well, we're not leaving, I guess. But yeah, just unfortunate rooms for the Gunslinger. Having no knockback is costly. Well, we got that at least. Don't ask me how I survived. It's called skill. Anyone who says otherwise is wrong. Trust to Sun or Ivy Roots. Sun is more power. Doesn't exactly synergize well. Would rather have Cirquet Steiner, but oh well. For making it easy, you too. Alright. Let's just get rid of this boss now. I know I could use this as a heal, but I just want to get rid of this boss. And like our goal is actually to do the scar. And since we found the scar already, I'm okay dying here. Alright, that was reloading. Clear. Didn't Ladon get killed in Irad's memory? No, Ladon was defeated in Irad's memory. He captured the dragon. He didn't kill the dragon. 1033 super crits on each bullet. That's a lot of damage. It is. It's 20 bullets, so that would be, yeah, 20,000 and then some odd change. All right. Give him a second. Dragon's asleep. Ready? They actually have a pet a dragon picture. That's their new addition. They added an animation for petting the dragon, everyone. Most important addition in the game. Easy. Oh my gosh, it makes me happy. Tubal seems so quaint after Irad's Prime. Yep, very much. The non-primes feel very simple compared to the primes. And Irad Prime was just another level. That was just another level. The game is complete now. Yep. No need for a final boss. We did it. We did what we needed to do. Game can be released as is. This will help. This, I think, will help me against the... Honestly, the Shockwave would still be better against the boss. Which is sad. What's the relic? Anti-Therica? I'm sorry to run out of resolve. And I don't think Anti-Therica is where I want to be right now. Alright. There's one function of Eddie the Dragon makes it Game of the Year. That's the hope. That's the intent. Ooh. But yeah, great little addition. Increase my max mana, finally. After all this time with that relic, I finally am making use of it. Whoop. Alright. Nice amount of mana right now. Seems awesome. Seems good. And we found them all. Awesome. Again, we don't have a res, so I'm just gonna pop on in, do the job, get it done. How's it going, Medieval Mentor? I just realized that you're not a common chatter in my chat, so good to have you here. Good to have you actually talking if you're here often. So yeah, it destroys those fireballs, which is why I was okay just standing there. And just, you know, has to hit first. Apparently they hit at the same time, which is not first. Oh my gosh. I was shooting. There's a lot of foolishness. I was too close to the... I got hit by the explosion. I thought I was a little higher than I actually was. But we got to max rank Gunslinger, so now I can do whatever class I want. Whew. Still haven't changed that. Disattune Mage. Oh my gosh, I just realized. Alright, so first off, we're picking the Charismatic, I think, because it's money. Well, I already have enough money. We have access to Bag of Spoons Chef, finally. Oof. Just search Twitch for someone streaming Rogue Legacy 2. And Twitch got me here. Saw 6 viewers, I thought, why not? Glad to have you here, by the way. You're awesome, by the way. Got it. Yeah, so I usually speedrun this game. But this is a new patch. I got access to this early. And I want to just try to show off the feeds that are here. but that means actually doing these things, you know? So, alright, so we have the new one. Okay, so we already found one problem. Nightmare Premonitions is way too long of a title. Alright. Just tell them it's a mistake. Yep, they have the whole theme. We have the new relics. Did any of the relics change in any significant way? What's the reason Ama covers her face? I think that her reason for covering her face is because she's in mourning. Like, the whole idea is that her entire kingdom died under her because there's nothing she could do. So I think the reason she covers her face is because she's in mourning. That's it. Oh my gosh. This is the old style. Oh my gosh, that's the old style of making things work in the game. Nightmare Kid Iran. Oh my gosh. Woo! I can turn around. There we are. Took 2 hits, I think. Oh my gosh, they even had the music. Is there gonna be others as well? I have no idea. You know, if I could go back and do that perfectly, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I got souls, boy. I got souls. The thing is, I don't really think I want to commit more of those, so I think I'm just gonna put it in more insatiable greed. Just get this at least to 10. What's the difficulty? Alright, so let's see. Where does it show difficulty again? Difficulty rating 1, 5 for 2 masters, 8 for bladed rose, 5 for close space, 10 for 2 lovers, 11 for nightmare premonitions. That surprises me. I have golden score despite having 0 points. I might just go and do all these with a chef. Yeah, I might just do all these with the chef real fast. Just get them taken care of. So the bosses from the first game were void beasts? No idea. Oh, I thought that was a wall. It was not, in fact, a wall. So don't worry. This hopefully won't take long at all. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get hit, because time frame is not really a concern in this fight. As long as I keep it sub 10 minutes. Ooh. There we are. So it took us 51 seconds. Got the S range from challenge. I should probably redo it perfectly. Yep. I mean, why not? Anyways, I just want to get... Yeah, so... Time taken is not really concerned here. It's just total hits and resolve, really. So, let's get 5,000 there. I know I'm gold in all of these, but... if I have 0 points, let's just get full points. Why not? Goodbye, Cookies. It was nice knowing you. Oh, right, it could bounce off the ground, so I could just do it from a distance. Forgot it bounces off the ground. Awesome, they're both together. Want to keep that true as long as possible. Yeah, I didn't know how I was escaping that. Oh well. I'm not getting max points this time. Ah. As long as par is 5 minutes or is 10 minutes or whatever, really all you need to do is make sure to avoid getting hit while just not spending resolve. There we are. Alright, so we took 2 hits, so not perfect there. That's okay. Bladed Rose needs to get done. Sorry, I just wanted to finish these off. I should probably do this on my own time. I'm going to do this on my own time because it's not really showing you guys anything new and interesting. But really fast. I have no need for either of these effects. Alright. Well, we died to Nama, but now we have Bag of Spoons. Do I want to do Nama or Enoch first? Wait, hold up. Oh, milk. Darn. Would like to have that later. I'm gonna go find Nama first, and then I'll go find Enoch, and then I'll decide. Alright. By the way, I don't really have too much use for money at this point in the game. So, I mean, I have the IRAD boosts, but like I'm going to have enough along the way. Don't exactly need to work for that. Oop. So in case you're wondering, the reason I did the IRAD boosts is I just calculated how the percentages worked, and while there is the assumption that eventually just increasing the percent, the thing is increased instead of the number is better. The number required is actually extremely high, so increasing the base number with IRAD, or with Karin, sorry. Karin's theme. Only 6 scars to be added. Yep. Oh my gosh. I tried to just break that so I can get in, but didn't do it at a reasonable pace. I just realized I can just chuck fire, and the burn should kill. So I could just ignore it from this point. Oh my gosh, the bouncing on the ground. I always forget the bouncing on the ground. I'm not used to having such long range. The higher the base, the better the percent multiplier will be. Precisely. And right now, the base isn't high enough to justify that. Was infuriating. Oof. Okay. I can now see why the chef's regular, what's it called, frying pan is worth a while. Which, oh, by the way, chef's frying pan, if you, I'm not sure if this is a theme that they added recently or has been here for a while, but after switching artisan to the chef's passive, the frying pan now still applies burn on projectile deflections. Today I just realized that when you check the legacy while choosing air, there's always Sir Lee at the start. Really? Because huh. Are you sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure I've had ladies as my first character. Oh, you're saying, like the character before the first character. Yeah. I know what you're saying now. I thought you were saying, like, your first character is always Sir Lee, like it was Sir Johannes in the previous. Which is incorrect, but there is a character on your title screen that comes before you, basically, so... I wonder if Sir Lee, then, is the person who hired you on the contract, told you to sign it. It kind of implies that, like, the fact that we talk with the book implies that we are not the first to be part of this heirloom. We were not the first, even when we first start, we were not the first to use the heirloom. Always has the same skin tone and no hair? I'll have to look into that. Ooh. Alright, anything good? Caltrops? No. Caltrops are cool, but they ain't good. Not right now. They need some changes, and until they get that change, they ain't good. What am I doing? I have a wind wall for a reason. I have high mana pool to use wind wall. Yeah, go from the greatest knockback weapon to a weapon with no knockback. Definitely the weird part of using this fabled weapon, but it's so much fun. I still stand by this being my favorite fabled weapon just because of the trajectories you can get. Of that nature. Nope. Just can't get the wargs, the one issue. Which makes that one warg very threatening. I wonder if there's going to be anything about him later game? I mean, if we assume the same thing as the previous game, then the Nameless Knight would be Surly. But I'm going to just assume that they have better storyboarding this time, and that's not going to be the case. It is an assumption, though. Like, it's a very obvious decision, like... to just use Sir Lee is just, it just seems too obvious, you know? Got meat, got soup recovery. Ooh. Try to draw that one out again. Nope. He's gonna stay here, which means I have to go here. There we are. Now we can actually fight. There we go. lot of elites today. A lot of elites with this character has to face. Oh, I killed the other one. Cool. But yeah, just the ability to do this. This is basically a ranged character for a person who can't do that, doesn't have the coordinates because of the way they play. Was it like that in the first game, that the first area you play after killing as Johannes? No. What I'm saying is that the first heir was actually a major player in the lore of the game. As in, like, I feel like it's too obvious that, like, the secret of the first game could be, like, it involves looking at the first character, but, like, if they did that again, I feel like it would just be too obvious. Like, just, it's repeating the same storyline, you know? Almost point for point. Which I think they have better writing this time. Not saying that the last one was bad writing, but just that they don't have to regurgitate things, you know? They don't have to... I missed the scar? I already got a scar, if that's what you're referring to. Had to do gift wrapping. I've missed anything? Oh, yeah. You missed me playing through the scar. Don't worry, once we get the next character, we'll be playing through it again. Because it's one of those scars where you have to beat with multiple characters. So... But, other than that, yeah, that's what you missed, mostly. Which is quite the thing to miss, the new scar, but... Ooh. I was away, what are we talking about? Someone brought up that Sir Lee is always the they're always on your list of characters that are... So yeah, Sir Lee is always listed on the characters on your history sort of picture. Like the pictogram sort of thing. And we were just talking about if that's somehow connected to the story. And my guess is that no, because that's what they did last game, and it just seems too obvious for them to do it twice in a row. Like, just, it doesn't seem as important. Where Johannes and like maybe Lee is the nameless knight, but I don't really see that being too important. I threw it inside of the enemy. I think I got so close, it technically threw it inside of the enemy, which caused it to bounce inside of it, so it just hit it twice, which is why that thing killed. If true, cool beans. Alright. Get chest. Then we just leave. 2 wisps here. Don't worry. Don't really matter in my mind. I could have a rapier with burn. I'm gonna switch it out, and if it's a better weapon, I'll take it, but... Against Nama? Nah. We have Wind Wall. We have good damage elsewhere. Can't wait till tomorrow, since it's technically the start of the 2 to 3 week holiday for me. Nice. Ooh. I should have just fell on the spikes. Tried to jump over and around, but I just chose bad corner. Yeah, okay, that was just... I should have thrown him on wind wall, but like I was in a... Like I got knocked, bounced up, and then that thing spawned around me. I feel like this is a lot of misfortune more than anything, but definitely could be doing better. Just strictly could be doing better. Wouldn't be in this situation if I wasn't doing better. Yeah, a lot of stupid mistakes on my part are leading to a lot of stupid damage. Also, I have a ladle. I can be keeping a distance if I want. There we go. See how we just stopped making stupid mistakes, and now we're doing just fine. Come on. There we are. Whew. Do you want projectiles Noma's response already be one step ahead of you? Yeah, it's just... I'm basically, like, being predicted is a good thing. Good way of explaining it. Yeah. It's not working out as I intended to. But, that's the game. That's the game sometimes. Alright. Well... Now let's do the Stygian study. Get that out of the way. And yes, now when you enter boss fights, you fully refresh your talents, which is huge for the chef. Imagine being an important person for the kingdom, lose everything, then you get killed by a chef throwing wooden spoons at you. Combat chef, first off, but yes. Chefs in this realm are much more threatening. Also, there's a huge lore theme. If you read the description, it specifically says like that the chefs were hired by the king and then like thrown back, like decide to learn fighting after we realized that the king doesn't require food, something like that. So there's actually a lore theme there. They learn the culinary arts, and then upon learning that the king doesn't require food, picked up combat in its place. One spear is better than being by a greasy pizza. I mean, if it's a delicious greasy pizza, I guess if you can't eat it. But who do you think made the greasy pizza? The chef. But yeah, this is my version of a long-range class. And I make it look good. Get out. I'd like to be defeated with pizza. Nobody defeats me with pizza. I'm not sure if that commercial is even a thing nowadays. Get down, get down, get down. How's it going, Kissinjad? Good to have you here. So, after we finish this little run with the chef, we are heading back. There's a new Scar challenge, so we need to finish up with multiple classes. We already did it with a chef, and we're just playing through right now, and we'll switch over to the next class when we get it. Alright. Really need to start using this wind wall more proactively. I don't know, every time you bounce and get it right like that, it just feels so good. Like, this is a class that whether or not it's powerful, it feels good. I'm going to hire cooks, but not to cook food, but for more soldiers. It is a fantastic star. Yes, it is. For a Scar. Well, now we have fire and poison, everyone. It's like I'm fighting one and then another comes at me while I'm doing it. Do you like Spur Boost or Sword Burst or Bouncing Shroom more? I mean, one's a weapon, one's a spell. It's kind of hard to compare. I think I end up using Spore Burst more often and therefore have a biases towards it. But, like, Bouncing... So I will say this. Bouncing Spoon feels more fun. Spore Burst feels more powerful. How's that for your answer? So, like, if I could have both, I'll have both, please. But... well, they just got much worse. Spoon crits do so much damage compared to regular crits. That's because I have a bunch of things that increase crit damage that have scaled together, basically. Even hit it with that. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're done with that room. Was that a broken guitar relic? No, it's a Caltrops. This relic right here drops a bunch of poisonous Caltrops after spin kicking a ton. But, so yeah, I'll just pick it up to show you. So you spin kick a bunch of times, it builds up poison. So like, when I spin kick up an object here. So 2, 3, 4. So now next time I spin kick something, it drops Caltrops, which apply poison, but like it takes, you have to keep kicking to trigger it, and then the Caltrops just don't apply enough poison, is basically the issue. People talked about changing it from kicking 4 times to just being every 5 seconds it goes, every 5 seconds you could do it to go off, but yeah, until they do that, until they actually make that change, it's just not a good relic. And it cost me, it's a rare relic, so it costs you 35 resolve, me 30 because I have a bonus that does that. Caltrops on Bard. Maybe. But like it, if you look at a relic and it has to have a specific weapon or build path like that, it probably has issues. Alright, I'm going to grab Achilles' shield because I could consistently recover my health, and the other one just is going to keep getting triggered on random fire damage. So, I don't want to re-roll again after last time I re-rolled. Caltrops on Clowntropy Bard could work. Yeah. Really, the problem is that spin kicking is just not Like, Bard made spin kicking a more valid damage source because of its passive. But, like, I want you to consider that. To make spin kicking a valuable damage source, they had to have a damage boost that could result to doubling the damage of all attacks, not just their fellow kicks. Like, they need resources to make kicks valuable. And it's just not enough on its own, is basically the issue. Alright. Didn't mean to hit it, but we're gonna kill you guys real fast so I can get there. Alright, now I can go down here to kill the Plonky. Spin click only run when. This game doesn't have a downstrike upgrade that RL1 did. It has one that, when you max it out, adds at max level, bamboo testing or whatever it's called, gives you plus 50% of your intelligence to your spin kick damage. So, like, spin kick becomes a bit more useful after that, but before then, let's just put it this way. So, at max level, spin kicks are 50% of your strength and 50% of your intelligence. Which, like, just to put it into perspective, the Knight's weapon is 2 times your strength. So at max level, if you're a well-rounded character, max level spin kicks are half the strength of the Knight's attack. And think about the speed at which you can kick compared to, like, use other abilities. And that is the issue. Alright. Like, that has to be where it's coming from. There we go. Now we just exit and reset this room now that we can actually kill things. Alright. The kills. Love the bouncing off walls effect to get crits. Feels good. So it's mainly good on imp builds. It equally uses strength and intelligence at the final level, and it's still at best equivalent to the stats. Where most weapons, like, you see that did 830 damage. My strength is 431. So it's dealing twice as. The initial ladle deals twice as much damage as a spin kick would. So, like, 530. I'm an intelligence build. 530 versus 830. It's still, like, half the amount of damage at the same rate, and every time I get kicked up, it's hard to, like, get kicked again. It's a slower attack. It's a slower attack that deals less damage. That's the main issue. Alright. Get rid of the slug. Spin kicks, can they crit? I think they can. They do this, I think they're treated as weapon crits, so they use your dexterity. Oop. Accidentally triggered both. That's okay. Oop. Alright, got to the top. Might as well. Might as well just go in. No reason to really slow ourselves down. Wind wall that. I was gonna say because I don't want to deal with those guys, but then okay for me anyways. Oh no, this ain't good. We're kind of walled off, people. I went to eat, thinking they were shooting a projectile, not realizing he was charging me. Oh well. Now we get to try out the other stuff. You're not taking damage from caltrops when I could fly? What a fool. Alright. Duelist with Flame Barrier. I'll take it. Super IBS will not carry over. So this Flame Barrier is just going to be a lot of damage. Alright, we got some affordable items by the docks. Leviathan Helm. Anything new? An additional rune weight? Hey, additional rune weight. But not enough additional rune weight, it seems. No plus 20s. Ooh. Something about a new Scar. Yep, let's do the new Scar now. Duelist by itself is the best DPS class because of its incredible attack speed on air attacks. What? I thought traits didn't follow you. But it's a talent shift. I didn't want Super Far as my talent. I actually wanted the correct spell. Anyways, Algebra, good to have you here. Yeah. Problem is, the name's too long. Yeah, I really wanted the fart, or the roll. I thought that the talent would not be carried over. Guys, I just realized the game is sped up while I'm doing that. Alright, well, I'm not doing this with this talent. I thought for certain the talent would not carry over, and that is why I chose this character. Yep. It's Mr. I from the Mario games. It's Kadir from the original game, but... That was sad. I thought for certain I would have my roll. I thought for certain I'd have my roll. And I really needed that roll, by the way. Like, I had all my offensive capabilities done with my spell, so I was relying on the talent for survivability. Whoop. Cannot tell me it. Yeah, duelist without roll is just sad. You cannot tell me otherwise. That is not Mr. I. He's just gotten a little bigger. Looking forward to the Pirate Scullies just being turned into a non-Pirate Scullies from Rogue Legacy 1. I didn't even think about. Yeah, they are. I mean, I thought about back when I started the game, but not anytime since, I guess. Ooh. Well, this character has a short lifespan. Just guaranteed by me, honestly. because I'm not gonna keep him safe in any significant way beyond what I usually do. I'm gonna be playing riskier anyways. Alright, well the trap deals less damage. Is it possible to switch super far for an actual talent? Probably? I think so. We'll see if it, the Super IBS has something to, has a change in the name, the way that pacifism, like, that's the thing. You can switch out pacifism for an actual weapon, so I have to believe you could trade out super far for an actual talent. All right. Don't worry, don't need to watch this for too long. Alright, unfortunately this is always spells, but I do want a better spell. Great. Grab the chest. Didn't grab the chest. Alright, well, I did not know that that trait was going to stick around, so I don't even want to do that. Ronan feels like it's not going to feel good. Alright, we already did you. Boxer with Magma Mass and Circuit Steiner. We'll try it. I'm glad Mimics and Pankings no longer show their modifiers when inactive. Yep. Well, let's see if the Boxer can do it. Alright. Yeah, Nightmare Kid Irad. Alright, I think this one could be done. This one can be done. Health magic drop. They did their work. They did their work. Yep. By the way, I'm pretty darn certain those projectiles are too big for me to... Alright, well, those spikes did not go down as fast as I expected them to. A few issues there. Oh, the song is Pistol Shrimp. That's the name of the song, and it's a one that people love. I wonder, can I just fight from here? Effectively? Possibly. Possibly. We're gonna try that a little bit. Alright. Oh. Gosh. Come on. I'm not responding fast enough to that attack being used. Yeah, that's just me not responding fast enough. I couldn't do this. I just am making stupid mistakes. Some names are always fun, especially when they link to certain names or themes or characters. Did he just... Did his eye... Was his eye a different color there? Oh, I thought it was over. I thought the attack was over. Thought that wasn't gonna hit me. Respect this attack. I can do that. I can do this. I just... Game has no slam, so we can't have Nightmare Hero 2 ball. Hetero 2 ball. It has slugs though, but slugs don't turn into smaller slugs when you kill them. Yep. Blobfish. Blobfish have the most accurate to Herodotus maneuvers. The blobbiest of blobfish. Alright, respect it. Oh my gosh, I'm a boxer. Can I just walk into him when I need to? Yep. Just want to check. Don't think that's a good idea, but... Playing this with a chef made this feel so easy. Made me think this was a walk in the park. Like, difficulty 11? What are they thinking? No. Just turns out I had the right setup for the first time. Seriously? Ooh. Do it with a ballistic archer? Nah, Ballistic Archer and the... Imagine doing this with the Explosive Gauntlets. Like, is there even a safe place if we do it Explosive Gauntlets? Has the Gatekeeper type bull, like in Rogue Legacy? Okay, there's a lot of things I apparently didn't read, so I gotta go back and read them later. Right now, we are gonna focus. Feels like even when I give that attack proper respect, I don't always get out in time. Alright. Bloptus, I don't think any other bosses from the other game will be added. Yeah. Nothing are as... no bosses are as memorable as Kadir, I'd say. So, that's definitely the things. I don't think the others are going to be brought back. Looks like Lamech Prime's Arena went spikes are good. Yeah, really hard on Ronin. Let's see. Vilks will do it. I want to see him do it with Explosive Gauntlets. I'm pretty sure he'll fight it. You just find one spot. You were hoping they'd bring back the one trait so you can reenact Lady McSwordy's battle. Oof. Would the Archer's platform stop these projectiles? No. None of these projectiles... No. These are not small projectiles. The platform only blocks small projectiles, and not a single projectile in this fight is small. Every single one of them is considered a large projectile. It's the same as IRAD, and every... So, like, that punch could destroy small projectiles, and... Yeah, okay. Well, if I'm unprepared for that attack, I guess I'm just dead. Because I've taken a hit, and I have no problem with I can survive 3 hits precisely. My problem is that... I guess Vilks maybe won't do it. Yeah. I mean, he might be able to do it, but you have to allow him relics into the fight. Because I could see, like, I bet there is a group of relics and such that you can get together to make it feasible. But, as is... Are you kidding me? I give it the respect finally. And I get hit by a projectile that was just still on the ground. I even kicked off of that. It showed it disappear as I kicked. Oh well. That's odd as I sometimes starts the animation as blue. Yep. He's streaming right now and doing the scar. Okay, I'm not surprised. Alright. I bet he probably is doing a bunch of fun stuff with the scar then. You can ask him. I think the first question to ask is, does he think it's even possible? Just like... Alright, that random projectile, sometimes I just think I'm in a smaller hitbox than I am, and I get hit. Sometimes it's just I don't see it. Yep. Alright, hold up. His eye color changes based on the attack, and I guess sometimes when he starts up, he has different attacks. What attacks can you be in Kadir during? Kadir has no hitbox at any point. It's just the projectiles come from the center of his eye, so it makes it not safe. If you stand right in the center is where all the projectiles spawn, so I have to assume yes. I'm gonna head off. I'll leave you with Mr. I's deranged relative. Good luck with your own theme, Destiny Bound. Thank you very much for stopping by. I hope Mr. I's deranged relative here... Oh. Oh, that was the spikes in the wall. That's what did that. Alright, there we are. Nice little safe spot. But yeah, see how they all come from the center of the eye? There's no space in between for it to be safe. Alright there, I thought I was safe when I wasn't. Happens every time. Yep. I just think I'm safe when I'm not. That has happened so many times in that fight. It's so amazing, because the first time I did it with a chef, yeah. Spikes do less damage than boss. It really is Rogue Legacy 1. Yep. What? Again, I always think I'm safe, and then I'm not. And yeah, there's no corners, it looks like, in that one. Or any corners that are safe are just so close to the spikes, it doesn't even matter. Too little space in the middle, basically. Okay, now the important question. And I'm assuming you're gonna ask the important question while I'm busy fighting the boss. Alright, well, spikes deal less damage, at least. Oh my gosh. What? Okay, so when I drop down, sometimes it will kick. And he's close enough that it just kicks him whenever that happens. And so, yeah, my auto drop plus auto kick is just, the combination is ruining me, it seems. But I only know how to play that. Do you pronounce this problem, Pros? Kidirad or Kidirad? Oh, which pronunciation do you use? Kidirad or Kidirad? Well, let's look at it real fast. Well, it's Kid Irad, it says. Irad's son confirmed? We don't know. There's a connection, but we don't know if it's like son, father, grandfather. I'm assuming Rogue Legacy 2 is a prequel to the original game. But yeah, we have no idea. Hate that. Come on. I can do this. Alright. Calm down. Focus. Take this with respect. Take it slow. I can sneak that in time. I was apparently wrong. Oh my gosh. Get out. Yeah. If I'm not in a good position, if I'm in one of those corners when that attack happens, I just can't get out in time. I just can't get out in time. Thanks. Well, I just need to focus on survival, and just survival doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm supposed to be stacking combo stacks, but if I just get that spin move, it's the 2 fireball moves. Like, I could say that if it was the only thing hitting me, but I feel like I get hit by things that shouldn't hit me at all a lot of times, because I have to get away, and it ends up coming in contact. Ow. Oh my gosh. Annoying. I can do this. I can do this. Play around. What? I dashed through, I thought. No! Yeah, when I didn't land on the platform when I dropped down, after dropping down, it was... I got hit. Alright. We can do this. We're figuring it out. One to be safe, one to just swing. Oh, I thought I didn't hit the... So I thought that didn't hit while I was on the I thought being safe on the platform meant being safe. I was incorrect. And so I just gotta figure those little pieces out. Nah. Yep, again, I don't land on the platform, therefore I get hit. Alright. Figuring it out, it's a fast fight with just enough variance to make it infuriating. Yep, if I'm in that corner when that attack starts, game. Can't get out on time. Oh well, we just keep moving. We'll get the boxer eventually. Yeah, right there. I thought I'd be safe. I would not. About time for you to go? Well, thank you for stopping by. Glad to have you here. Sorry that we kind of ended just with me yelling at this boss. Just... boss being tough right now. New bosses have a habit of doing that. It's just sometimes I try to drop through, and because of my setup, I end up kicking off of him. Because I have to press down to drop to the platform, but sometimes it just kicks. Because I'm not technically on the platform. And the kick, of course, launches me up when I'm trying to go down. Right there, like there. I tried to kick to go down. I tried to go down, and instead I kicked, which launched me up. And that was it. Yeah, okay, so I would say Wind Wall for the random spawn attack, because that just is completely ridiculous. Yeah, I need a spell that protects me from their attacks. I think that's the theme that I'm missing. Because when it does this random spawn attack here, like sometimes it kills me, sometimes it does nothing. And it's kind of hard to tell which it's going to do until it's already too late. Oh my gosh. There we go. Get out of the way. But yeah, I think if I just had like whether it's shockwave, wind wall, laser beam, something that destroys large projectiles seems paramount in this fight. Because that attack right there can just randomly ruin your day. Nope. Am I dead? Nope. Cool. Alright, there we are. Oh my gosh. Hard enough. Eight-eighter. How's it going? One hit that time. Alright. Note to self. That boss basically requires us... Oof. Hold up, hold up. So we have simple weapons, simple start. We have the twin. So like it's going from top down, but it's ignoring the bottom row. Either the bottom row is getting removed, or there's going to be like a special set of 4 final scar challenges. Don't know which it is. Alright. Huh. Well, finally. I might have actually wanted to go upstairs, set my most common spell to Wind Wall, just to get that taken care of. You're so good? Yep, that's kind of my theme. If I wasn't good, we'd have issues. Or I'd have issues at the very least. You'd probably have a better person to watch. Whoop. Alright. Hey, more equipment. Drown Cape 9. Maxed out cape. That's good. There we go. Oh, it's because you're happy and being good, handsome. Being good is plus. Well, I'm happy that I'm handsome, but I wish I wasn't one of those streamers, you know? Thank goodness for my devilishly good looks, but... How's it going, Brandon Haynes? There's a new... So with the patch, we've had access to the new patch prematurely. And with it, they just revealed a new scar challenge, so we're working on that right now, but we have to, it's one of those scar challenges where you have to do multiple times with different classes, so we're looking for the opportunity to use the other classes. And while we're doing that, we're finishing off New Game Plus 22, I think it is. Alright. Well, we found the Chaser. And the Chaser's damage is based on the commander that summoned it. So Chasers on those commanders are the absolute worst because they deal absurd amounts of damage. Like, their whole thing is they're easy to avoid. They deal immense damage. Well, Chasers aren't the easiest thing to avoid. Which makes it a horrible combination. I'm struggling so much with this game for some reason. The game is tough. Great vibes, nice games. Yep, always. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Kitson Jad. Yeah, this game is built to be hard. Like, the whole reason that I get respect for being good at this game is because this game is hard. If it was a walk in the park... Yeah. Ooh. Alright. Whoop. I was hoping to actually punch that into the others. Well, let's use this one then. Well, that ended well. I, too, am good at lying. Whew. Yeah, so whenever because of my burdens, whenever I get hit, the enemy that hit me basically goes to full health. Unless they're a boss and have absurd amounts of health, if the enemy hits me, they go to full health. Oh my gosh. Should have paid attention. The thing I'm good at, Cuphead? You're good at Cuphead, but not this darn game, but still very close. I have to play Cuphead at some point. I watched some of my friends play through it. It looks like a lot of fun, and I know it is like kind of... The one thing that I was worried about is when I was watching it, it seemed like it wasn't nearly as long as I was expecting it to be. And like, I knew coming in that it was going to be a boss rush game. I'm not sure whether I was in the mood for... I'm in the mood for a boss rush game anytime soon. Then again, I bought No More Heroes 3. Maybe I am in the mood for a boss rush game. I just don't realize it. Pogo, 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 bounce. Pogo, 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 bounce. Up, down, bounce, bounce, bounce. Dancing. Beautiful knights with their beautiful royal waltz. Even if it kills them, it is honorable to perform for others that desire it. Truly an honor to perform the royal waltz in front of such loyal fiends. Should give it a try sometime? Definitely. Don't own it yet is the main issue. And, like, I gotta go pull out the list. But I have a list of, like, 60 different, games that I have, that I still have to play, that I haven't played yet. And so first, the list only counts games that I have. So, like, any game that I don't have and want is kind of not on the list. And there's still, like, 60 games. On top of that, last time I went through the list, the game that was very clearly decided to be the next game I need to play, the first game that better be on that list, is Dark Souls. That's right, I've never played Dark Souls. None of the Dark Souls games. And I own the entire collection. So, when I brought that up, everyone's like, dude, you have to play that, like, now. And honestly, the fact that I'm playing this instead of that is a shame to some of them, I'm sure. So, like, Cuphead I'm happy to add it to the list. It's something that I've actually been wanting to play, that, like, I've wanted to play a lot, but as I said, I have a list. And priority number 1 on that list is Dark Souls, which hasn't even found its time. Okay, get out of here. Alright, well, we lost our souls because I got angry and just slammed my face into a wall. But we've made it to the boss. Unfortunately, we have no armor. Like, our max armor is in the thousands. But because I slammed my face into a wall against an armor breaker, we need to find milk, make our bones nice and strong. By the way, I'm 100% down of just leaving the mana potions as milk for the rest of the foreseeable future. I think it's fitting. I was doing that literally to freeze me in the air. Woo. I knocked him in the air, and then he walked off the ledge because of it. But yeah, I need to find milk, because milk refreshes my armor. Ooh. How long have you been playing this game for? Over 500 hours. So I've been playing since the Far Shores patch, so quite a while. But yeah. When you speedrun a game, you gotta learn it inside and out, which means you gotta play it a lot. I will say, speedrunning a game still in development feels great because, like, there's so much to learn. And then when you're done learning, guess what? You gotta learn more. And when there's an issue that you kind of are annoyed with in a game, sometimes the developers are pretty open to it. I just love the fact that you could just punch enemies into other enemies with this character. Alright, let's hope for some milk. We got some cookies to go with it. Crescent Trinket 6, alright. Crescent Trinket might be a good one. If I could get Crescent Trinket 9. But yeah, Crescent, you need 100% Unity or it ain't worth. Because one of the most insane things is that the Crescent Cape plus 9, with its 50 Crescent Unity giving you more intelligence, is not enough compared to the Crescent... what's it? The Leviathan Cape plus 9 alone actually gives you more intelligence. I need more armor. Big COD player, and I speedrun zombies maps. Well, you tried to speedrun zombie maps. Fair enough. Dude, I've heard some good things about the zombies. Like, it seems like if I were ever interested in Call of Duty stuff, it would be the zombie stuff I'd be interested in, not the base game. Alright, no milk. I need some milk! Getting a lot of cookies. I'm getting a fat. No dashing, no health loss. Woo! Some of those gaps are scary, even as someone with my experience. More cookies. Cookies do be so dry. Yep. That's a big prop. We'll go with Twin. This is a good relic. It's cheap because they changed it to common because they decided not enough people were taking them. Leather trinkets is still at 6. Wow. Still surprised that... The file where I don't need... This is like... It's giving me... This game is spawning, spawning cookies like I'm a vegan in a non, event-based theme. In case you're wondering, one of the things that's cool about the events is because they usually change what the... Like, they changed, it to candy last time. Milk... It usually actually disables vegan. Like, vegan just becomes, a reduction of health gained. Like, it still gives you 1 point of health instead of actually injuring you, which makes vegan, like, the best trait during events. Which is a cool little thing to know. Woo! Not another armor breaker. Not another armor breaker. That's all I got in this mess. I don't want to get back in it. Or deeper in it. So many armor breakers, man. Thing is, I'm good at it. The multiplayer, I'm very good. Kill death of 4.3, but gone to zombies now. Well, that's good. I suck at shooting games. I'm also not the most interested in those style of games, but... Like, I'm not going to use that as the excuse. I like Metroid Prime. I sucked at it. Well, actually, Metroid Prime was fine because it expected you to use GameCube controller. But, like, I played some Borderlands, and yeah, that was not the best. Usually end up picking either the sniper because I could go slow and steady and no one cares, or I pick whatever melee class they have. Oof. Milk! There we go. We all have our own tastes. Yep. I do not... Obviously, I do not disrespect anyone who likes shooting games. I've seen some awesome people pull off some insane things with that, but that ain't me. Ooh. Glad you enjoy it. You enjoy it, though. Very glad you enjoy it. My only thing is I just don't like how prevalent it is. Like, where people that don't know much about games still know a lot about shooting games. Or more than they should. I feel like it's prevalent because people use it as a scapegoat for a lot of things. Which in that case means that being prevalent is actually a bad thing. Yay! More silver chests. Yet, I have no limits. Alright, so I can find Kin Trinket 9 in silver chests of the first area. That's pretty big. Whew, got a little lucky there. Let me start that fight. Still looking for milk. Also got Rust. Nice. I heard some good things about that. Milk! Alright, I think I'm getting ready to go face the boss. Alright. Next 3 spells charge the necklace. Alright, we'll grab this, get ourselves some extra damage boost, and we're just gonna go face the boss with it where we are. Alright. I'm happy I passed Matrix now. I can chill and not stress. What do you mean? Are you talking about in the game? Because I have no idea what that sort of stuff means. I apologize. Matrix. Chilling, in my mind, usually means like doling out more cash than necessary, or trying to get cash more than is necessary. So these projectiles are considered large projectiles, which makes this guy hard to approach when he does that attack. Ah. Attack while I was still on cooldown. Oh well. Worst. That is the best attack on the base fight, and the worst attack on the improved fight, which is funny. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I do not know how I could have gone out. Oh my gosh, I do not know how I was going to get out of that. Alright, phase 2. From South Africa, so we call it Matrix. End of high school. Okay. Yeah, I make sure to add in, like, I don't like to know my viewers' ages, because sometimes, if they're younger, I sometimes feel like a responsibility that I feel is both unnecessary and, like, not good. Like, basically I just say that if people want to come to my stream, like, I stream as if 2 adults, and I assume anyone who comes to my stream is either an adult or capable of acting like an adult. So it may not be the best idea, but it's what I do. Alright. We're just going to avoid these attacks. We're not going to get ourselves killed. Whew. Ooh. The extra spells from that lantern, or from that new relic, saved my butt there. Oh my gosh, that felt good. But yeah, like, I think the way that I explain it is, one person in a stream revealed that they were 12 years old, and I didn't know how to respond to that. That's the basic way of describing it. Like, I do not want... One of the things I try to say is whenever I say something stupid, like, I say stupid things. That's one of the things that I bring up. Like, I'm not a super genius. If you're using me as an example, do recognize I am human, and I am flawed, and I am not, like... So I get... Exactly, like... It's nerve-wracking, but, like, even if I ban, like, the 12-year-olds to stop them from talking, the 12-year-olds are still gonna watch. And then I have to, like... If someone gets a bad impression, and it's still my fault, even if, like, the impression was got from a more mature conversation. And that's the thing. That's why I don't... Like, there's no point in banning them. Because they're still gonna... Banning doesn't stop them from listening and when I have a stupid idea. It just... All I can do is not have stupid ideas as often. which basically I just say act like an adult, and we're just gonna hope things don't get bad from there, basically. Alright, so I'm gonna read this specifically because apparently as you get further on, the music changes. So if you guys want to listen for that. The music's gonna change apparently at the end here. Remember, it's much quieter for me, so I'm trying to figure out if this is where the music change occurs. Unfortunately, I could not hear the music change. Hopefully you guys heard it, because these, like, I have to keep things quiet on my end so that I could actually pay attention to stuff. That is a drastic music change. Alright, well, sucks that I guess I'm just really, so I have it super quiet. Like, unreasonably quiet, I guess. Because, yeah, I believe it to be a drastic music change. It seemed like it did change, but, like, it went from me hearing a lot to me hearing basically nothing. So, didn't exactly work. It was quieter overall. Yep. Alright, we're not fighting here, we're just trying to get to the top. Fight the jerks. You deserve it. Whew. Try to hit the plonky, because the plonky could be an issue. Our control of the battlefield. Alright. Whew. But yeah, that's something to look forward to. Enoch Prime has a different music. It's not your responsibility to care for someone else's child? Yeah, but how do I explain it? I agree with you there. That, obviously, the thing is, like, how do I explain this? So there's an issue where a lot of people don't realize they need to watch out for having, like, whenever it comes to mobile phone games, the reason that they got out of hand is because people didn't realize that mobile phone games were actually a danger for kids. The way that, well, some of those mobile games are predatory. And a lot of parents don't realize that. That's obviously a lot of lack of intelligence, but, like, I don't want parents to have to know every single thing to be watching their kid 24/7, know precisely which characters they're doing on stream, all that stuff, to feel safe to be in an area. And so in that sense, I don't want to contribute to it. Let me put it that way. So, like, if other people, obviously I don't think of myself as their babysitter. That's why I say act like an adult. Like, I'm not going to babysit people, but that doesn't mean it's just okay to be as foolish and aggressive as I sometimes am, you know? It's like, basically, if someone else is being stupid in chat, by all means, you could. I was more surprised that I didn't take damage by landing on spikes than by the fact that I made a mistake. Alright, we need to get that meat. Jess can stay behind. Oh my gosh. You're putting a lot of weight in yourself. I do agree. I do agree. The main thing is, I don't, like, think I need to be, like, the perfect leader or whatever. I just think I need to not... Like, I don't think of it as... I just think I don't need to be needlessly reckless with that, is basically what I'm saying. I don't... In the same way I don't need to be their babysitter, I don't need to, I don't need to be the one corrupting them, you know? I don't need to be the one that they have to avoid. And it's definitely something that, like, if I was better at wording, I could probably explain it a lot better. But at the moment, I'm just using the words that came to mind, and I recognize that seems like kind of a heavier burden than I mean for it to sound. But yeah, I'm not... Obviously, I agree, I'm not the babysitter for kids. Like... Yeah. No, I agree with that sort of stuff. I just don't... Like, here's the thing. Even if they're not a kid... Let's put it this way. If we're not a kid, it's still... People are impressionable. And I want to set a good impression. Because I want to be someone people like coming back to watch. And well, one way you could do that is by saying bad impressions and making a cult effectively. I'd rather set good impressions. I see what you did there because I played RL too. Not everything is a reference to the game I'm currently playing, but I do respect it. It's just like that's the word that came to mind, perhaps because I'm playing Rogue Legacy 2. But yeah, I myself want to have a better stream that people can watch anytime. But like, if there's kids, like basically I just say, listen, I don't know how to address the kids, so if you're a kid, act like an adult because I'm not going to treat you as a kid. That's basically what my solution is. And like, I try to make it sound more, like, let's just say it this way. I try to make it sound more moral than it actually is, but it's really just, I don't want to deal with it if they're a kid, so just don't act like a kid if you're in my stream, even if you are a kid. Oof. Alright, Irad Pride. This is not my first time seeing him. Ooh, would not be my first time beating him, should I succeed here. I messed up a lot, and I do not have my res, so chances of beating him are a little low. I was really hoping that'd be the end. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is your first time seeing Irad Prime. Yeah, it's a doozy. Several phases. That's what you were saying. Alright, let's get out of this one. I actually don't feel very comfortable. I feel more comfortable with the last one, despite it being theoretically harder. There we go. Let's get our mana back, and now we get to the final phase. The broken Irad Sin. Alright. Alright, that is not how a start I would have appreciated, but that's the start we got. Oh my gosh, I just saw how much health I gave Irad back with that. That is not okay. Ooh. Slowly adding more moves. Yep, nope, this is the next prime boss for a good reason, and it's a tough prime boss at that. Alright. So we need a protective spell. That is a protective spell, but I'm not sure I want to do Gunslinger for this new boss. Bastion doesn't work. There I have Boxer. Okay, I wonder if there's a possibility that something special happens if you use Nostalgic against this boss fight. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna really quickly buy all the upgrades. Oh wait, there's still more. Alright. First, so I don't forget, I want Wind Wall. And we're gonna lock that in for our next class. Let's do Nightmare Premonitions, and let's do it right. Alright, Nostalgic just dissipates. Would have been cool if it maintained Nostalgic. Actually, like... Yeah, this ain't a good setup. I mean, I could shout. Let's see how the shout feels. Is this spell now 75 mana? I mean, it makes sense. I just didn't know that they changed it. Whoa, the boss just did not let that last. Alright, yeah, we just need Wind Wall on this. Shouted? Have more projectiles, puny human. Bold of you to assume I am a puny human. I'm actually quite large as a barbarian. I can actually do this. Huh. Feels like I can do this. It's just really tough, obviously. Yep, Barb has the damage. Yeah, I think if I leverage the shouts properly, which I don't think I did this time, I can do this with the Barbarian. I just need to leverage the talent a lot more. Alright. The spell also could be better, but other than that, just leverage the talent more, and you're good. That was not a hit that... Neither of those hits should have landed the way they did. Alright. got too close to Kadir. Alright. Ah, gosh darn it. Raw and Scar challenge. Still flashing black and white. Alright. I just want to finish this off so I can get another one with Wind Wall this time. Or next time. Not the best, but as I say, Barb has the damage. I'm getting used to it. Alright, figuring it out, because I can drop down while attacking, and that actually helps a lot with that. Alright, just a sec, my dog wants out. Ow. Be free! Alright. Let's do this again. I'm definitely figuring it out. Just drop through the platform when I need to. Works wonders. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sometimes I just run into fear because of the big butt. Big body butt. Ooh. Two mistakes that aren't acceptable, but Okay. Getting a lot faster at that. The ability to just drop to the platform helps. Helps a lot. Got silver trophy with that, which got me much more souls. At the very least, it'll agree to plus 10. Whew. Just checking if there's anything else I want to purchase. Because I do not like Runic Horizons. I'm sorry, I do not like it. Sam, I am. Alright. Let's level those two out. +50 with Sharon. Alright, plus 100 rune weight. Plus 50 on all stats. Feels good, man. What's our... Can we pick up more stuff? Almost. Nothing to purchase. Alright, we got a Nostalgic Barbarian. This character probably won't last too long. Nonetheless, we'll play around with it. So we beat it with Chef, we beat it with Boxer, we beat it with Barbarian. We still haven't beat it with Knight, and we had a Duelist that didn't make it through. And we just have Irad to deal with. Alright, well, let's try the climb. Now, Barbarian is often my least favorite class to face this boss with. But that's a non-prime version of this boss. So what's the difference? Hubris, mostly. Alright, we're just gonna leave. Where it gets... Wait, hold up. These are two elites that I think I can handle. Or just leave behind. Because, yeah, this is a chest that's guarded by two elites. That's just like the area rooming. There we go. Very loud clanging of the axe. Just something I noticed. Yeah, no, it makes... I like that, how they made Spore Burst, like, instead of nerfing Spore Burst as the effect, they, nerfed the spell that causes it. That way, Spore Burst still feels powerful, but you can... It's hard to get. Alright. I can now get Ammonite set instead of, That feels good. What am I doing? Facing the wrong direction, that's what. Get back here. I need you to die before your armor comes back. There you are. Alright. There we are. Okay, some more ore. Keep moving. Wow, not dead after those hits. Alright, well, that took too much damage. Flat out. Didn't make it to the dash room. Well. Not sure how we make it to the top right now, but we're gonna try it. I thought I hit double jump. Well, I failed that mission and lost my special theme. For the Dragon's... Okay, first of all, how's it going, Blue Burning Ghost? That's all I was trying to do. Alright. For the Dragon's Vow update, I entered the new thread right away, but my mana gold was refunded, and all of my money was donated to Sharon. I had to rebuild the entire mana from scratch. Oof. Yeah. When it changes to a new expansion, usually it refunds the castle, and you have to be ready. Like, if you don't spend the money, it will go to Sharon. It will go to Sharon. So, sorry that happened to you like that. If that just happened, go to the troubleshooting page over on the Discord, and you can reload your previous save. There's a way to do it, I just don't really know how right now. But that's like a problem you're not the first one to have, so... There is a way around it, I just don't know what it is off the top of my head. That happened a while ago. You upgrade Sharon's limit. Reminded me of it. Ooh. Right, because it's at the beginning of Dragon's Vow. Right. Ivy Roots is fine. Oh. That was like elusive there, the way I didn't get hit. Alright, made it to the top. Theoretically, at least. Alright, well, I'm just gonna assume I ain't getting better than this, and that the Barbarian ain't gonna be the one to kill Tubal, but we're just gonna do it. Crescent Weapon 8 feels great. We might actually not have enough money for the equipment, which will be pretty nice. Pretty... something I'm okay with. Alright. Yes, if you please keep using that attack. I'd appreciate it. There. Cool, they added that little getting sucked in effect. Alright, so they definitely nerfed the length that bosses are frozen, which is fair. Bosses were, I kind of preferred it back when bosses couldn't be frozen. They just got armor break. Alright, one more. Or one more wave is what I mean. Whew. Alright. Great spell for this, though. This phase in particular, this spell is fantastic. If I can ever find an opportunity to use it. Approach. At least very rarely can I find an opportunity to approach. Yep, the moment I get to approach, we're good. But now we have no health. I panicked. Went too low. Went too low. Alright. Did better than I expected given that I was a barbarian. But still. Alright, Knight with Gravity Beam, Valkyrie with Wind Wall. Let's go Knight with Gravity Beam. It is a Knight, after all. Alright. So this will give me a better armor multiplier. This will give me better health. Go. Alright, we actually got it purchased. Alright. Nightmare. Let's go. I mean, if you keep using that, I'm... Is there a record for how many of that same attack used in a row? Oh my gosh. Waiting for the RNG, man. I'm gonna do this again because I think I could actually do this without being hit. I'd like a perfect score instead of just an S++. Is this the new second version estuary? No, this is the new Scar. Irad Prime is a bit more complicated, while this is just a bit more fun. Alright, I'm actually doing that again, because I want to get the perfect 5,000 points. I think I can do it. Because we're just going for that. I will be resetting if I get hit, because the moment I get hit, it's no longer a perfect 5,000 point scar. So Kadir is basically fish for gravity beam. Well, you can control what spell you have, so not exactly fish, but like blocking projectiles with a spell is huge on this fight. Definitely agree there. Well, got hit. Yeah, if I've played it... Yeah, exactly. This is the first boss in Rogue Legacy 1, scaled into Rogue Legacy 2 with increased difficulty as well. What is with him loving this attack? I mean, I appreciate it. It's an easy attack to avoid, but I just find it strange. Alright, again, I want to get a perfect score, so that's why I'm still doing it. Yep, yellow eye this time. Just kind of random what color it is. Whew. Because I don't know which attack it ends up being. I gotta start using Shield Bash more freely. Oof. That's the one I want to block. There we are. Yes, they both start with a blue projectile. Couldn't shoot at in time, so Messed it up, but fixed it after the mess up. There we are. Alright, look at that. That's a perfect score with Knight. Just the proof I know my Kadir. Whew. 5,000. Perfect score. Alright. Actually, I'm going to switch this over to Gravity Beam because of how good that did.